like you said, I was gonna ask you about that. Obviously, coming from South Korea
Yeah,
and America, K-pop has become like so big and so massive with all these,
right.
bands that have turned into like global sensations. But hearing you say that it's like always kind of been around makes you think like was it always kind of like in this iteration of it with like these massive like boy bands and girl groups and whatnot like that, or is this kind of like its evolution over times?
I think definitely evolution over time. But in terms of like it wasn't as global, right? But in terms of, the fandom
Yeah.
and the way, K-pop fans obsess over bands and things like that. Oh yeah, totally. Like me and my girlfriends totally did similar things when we were young too, when we were in Korea. And even coming to America, I had like my first two Korean friends. We like formed a K-pop band together, and then I had group of friends from my public school, so my middle school, who were non-Koreans, and we also formed a band. And that's kind of how I navigated through, like learning English, learning the culture, and assimilating to America. It was through the two bands, basically.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna ask, like, did you ever like consider doing like K-pop or like joining like one of these girl groups, boy bands, whatever,
Mhm.
yourself? But like you said, you formed like two K-pop bands when you were younger yourself.
Yeah. Well, it was one K-pop band and one
One.
just like American pop band, basically cover
Oh,
band.
okay.
Yeah, but to your question, mm, I would say for me, I embrace and I'm so grateful that I am Korean and that I have that influence in me. Like it's like in my blood. At the same time, I think because I was able to kind of hone in and really like I basically grew up here, right? From 9 years old, on. So I just feel very close to just I don't know, I guess the American culture and just like growing up here and being able to create music that's relatable, not just like not just to like the Korean population, but like for our like American population too.
Yeah.
So for me, I relate to both. I relate to both. I have had opportunities and I embrace those opportunities. At the same time, I consider myself Korean American, and I don't think we have enough of the AAPI Asian American
Mhm.
artists out there, and we need more representation, obviously, in America. So I'd like to continue to grow that, as well as embrace and, like share my roots as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it not just music though. I think everything Korean like pop culture has definitely kind of broken through, even like the TV shows and film
Yes.
and movies and everything like that. Obviously, you won an Oscar with Parasite, and then you had like TV shows that are becoming so big and popular. Kind of what was like your feeling when you started to see like that part of your culture coming over and becoming like more mainstream and part of American culture as a whole?
Yeah, it felt really awesome, especially because I know that, not just because it was like the Korean, like the K-pop culture, the film, and specifically Korea. I think for the greater like Asian American, community, I think it was a huge accomplishment and just like a huge milestone for the first time
Yeah.
in so many years. I mean, Asian Americans have been around for a very long time,
Yeah.
but it took so many years to finally get to that point. And it's amazing that, with the help of K-pop and the K-culture stuff, from beauty to film, like you mentioned, to K-dramas, to food, to music and everything, it's really helped open a lot of doors and eyes. So I feel excited. Yeah, I think it's great. Do you watch K-dramas?
Um, I wouldn't say I watch K dramas. Obviously, I've seen like the big ones. I
Oh
guess
yeah.
Squid Game and
Oh yeah.
I forget the other name of it. There's a couple I've seen, but I wouldn't say like K. I'm not a big drama person
Yeah.
anyway, so like I'm not like gonna like hop into it. But I've
You know,
definitely
they
heard of
all
them, and I have friends that are.
they all say like before you get exposed to it, everyone says like, oh yeah, I don't really watch dramas. Once you get yourself to watch like one episode of a show, oh my goodness, you will be hooked. So be
Okay,
careful.
I might check it out. I might check it out. We'll see. We'll see.